everybody, it's Mrs. Cunnin. I'm an art teacher at El Puente, and I used to be an art teacher at Rosewood. Today we're going to do what I call a top secret drawing. You're going to draw along with me. You won't know what we're drawing. Maybe you'll figure it out along the way. Maybe you won't figure it out till the very end. Let's go. All right, here we go. We're going to start with an oval in the middle of your paper, probably about the size of your fingernail. Just like that. Then we're going to draw two lines that come out. Most everything that we're going to do from this point on will be symmetrical. That means the same on both sides. Well, almost everything. Here we go. Do a straight line out. Look, I did it about until I got to my first knuckle. Now my fingers are probably longer than yours, so you can maybe make yours a little bit longer. It should look like this. Normally when we're in class, I say to kids, if you have a guess, don't say anything. But now we don't have to worry about that. So if you have a guess, you can say it out loud because no one's going to hear you. And I'm going to draw kind of the letter J. A little lazy, and it probably doesn't go as high as a J would. Okay? And then at the end of that J, I'm going to put a circle. However big you want. And now I'm going to go from this point all the way to my circle. I like to finger draw it first, like that, so I know I have it right. And then I'll go ahead and draw that. It gets skinnier as it goes down, if that makes sense. All right, so now up above this oval, we're going to draw kind of like, I don't know, a mountain shape kind of, I guess we could say. So it goes up and over and up like that. And now I'm going to try to make the same shape on this side. It doesn't have to be perfect. There's no perfect in art. We're just having fun. So I'm going to curve down and over like that. It's kind of the same. It's not perfect. I'm okay with that. All right, next I'm going to make a line. And it curves just a tiny bit. It starts right here on the side of my mountain. It curves like that. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Curves with my mountain. Draw it with your finger if you want. You want to make it look similar or the same as that one. That way they're symmetrical, which means the same on both sides. Then I'm going to close this with a tiny, teeny curve that curves up just a tiny bit. Okay? Then I am going to make two little lines that go like this, about halfway. So I'm going to start here on the side of the mountain, a little bit below what we did before. Like that. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I wonder if anyone has a guess yet what we're making. Maybe you already know. And then on top of these two, I'm going to put like part of a circle. So you could imagine the circle would go like this the rest of the way, but I'm just doing part of a circle like that. Okay? And then up here towards the top, I'm going to make two rainbow shapes, but kind of curving out. And then this way I'm going to curve out on that side. Like that. Okay? Right above this tip of our mountain, I'm going to add a square. Just like that. And then when I'm done with the square, I'm going to draw lines coming out of the square that touch the edge of this shape here. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm trying to make it symmetrical, so kind of the same on both sides. And then inside I'm going to do another one just a little bit smaller, like that. I wish I could see your reaction right now so I knew if you thought you knew what it was or not. I'm going to draw some like wispy lines coming out. Some longer, some shorter, coming out of the top of the mountain shape. That. Okay? And then I'm going to go back to where I began by this oval, and I'm going to make a tiny little V on top. just a little. And then I'm going to make a curve just like that. And I'm going to try to do one similar on that side. Have you ever drawn birds that look like that? They look like they're flying in the wind. Now I'm going to draw a line connecting it to the opal, and same over here. Any guesses? All right, now this is what I want you to do with your paper slowly with me. Turn it, turn it, and turn it. And can you tell what we've made? A Christmas gnome. There are a couple more things we're going to add though. We're going to give him stripes on his hat, and they curve just a tiny bit. And the reason they curve is it will show dimension. It shows that his hat goes all the way around. It's just not a flat thing. So I'm going to add curves all the way to make stripes on his hat. I'm trying to keep them the same distance apart. Again, I won't be perfect, and that's okay. And yours probably won't look like mine, and that's okay too. We're just having fun. There's no perfect in art. Almost done with my curves. And now I'm just going to add some stuff in the background. You could add whatever you want. I'm going to add maybe a Christmas tree and some presents. At this point, I think I'm going to speed it up, and you can watch what else I do. You can add whatever you want, or you can copy me. Are you ready? Here we go. Christmas gnome. Hopefully you had fun, and maybe you can find someone else in your house to do this with and surprise them too. Hope to see you soon.